Hello, Clinton Howell here, team lead with Clinton Howell Team, broker with Remax Escarpment Realty. I often get asked to put together blogs about helping first-time buyers, to recognize what first-time buyers are going through and give some good strategic advice in terms of how to choose a realtor, what to look for, what to ask. So first-time buyers' stress is real, first and foremost. Most first-time buyers don't say this out loud, but the concerns are almost always the same. You're worried about overpaying, that's one. You're unsure which details actually matter the most. You don't fully understand the paperwork, but you're expected to sign it anyways. You're afraid of looking inexperienced and asking the wrong questions. And beneath all of that is a simple desire. You want to feel confident when you make a decision this big. This is your biggest decision of your life to date financially, most likely. So what does it look like to interview a realtor? What sort of questions should a first-time buyer be asking their realtor to find out if they found someone who's a good fit? First of all, ask the realtor, can you explain your buying process from start to finish? Walk me through the whole process. It should be logical and it should flow. If we're in a competitive situation, how do you help us protect ourselves? So what can they tell you about conditions, about bidding wars, about different strategies? What happens if it becomes a multiple offer situation? How do we conduct ourselves? How do you help us decide what a home is really worth? So what's the valuation process? If we walk through that, that should be very a comfortable conversation in terms of understanding the logical process of how we value homes. How will we communicate when decisions need to be made quickly? And so sometimes there's urgency. How are we going to communicate? How are we going to meet? What are we going to do if something urgent comes up? So we don't miss opportunities as well. And then who supports us beyond the offer itself? So do we have a network of people that the realtor is offering up in terms of mortgage brokers, home inspectors, small repairs if needed when we move in? What happens after we move in if I need a trade, a painter, appliance repairs? Do you have trusted people in your network that we can leverage? So these are some of the things that you should be asking a realtor as a first-time buyer. And your first home should feel like a step forward, not a leap into the unknown. If you want a clear plan, a steady guidance, and a team that explains the process instead of rushing you, of course, we're here for you. And I'd expect to be interviewed as well, because I always recommend to everyone that they interview at least 3 agents, get a feeling for the professionalism, the quality, and the experience behind the agent, and make sure it's a good fit. So there you go. A few tips for you today on first-time buyers, how they can conduct themselves and protect themselves. If you have any questions about this or any of our other blogs, please reach out. I always love to hear from my fans.